Move on now to federal courts. They are split on President Trump ramping up his crime crackdown. Speaking of, a judge in Chicago has temporarily blocked National Guard operations, despite the fact that attacks on federal agents have become a daily occurrence there. In Portland, an appeals judge says there is no evidence of improper use of the National Guard, and an ICE facility faces nightly attacks. The president addressed the crackdown push in the cabinet meeting yesterday. Watch.
Antifa's out of control in Portland. I looked at crime numbers in Chicago. They're through the roof, and I have a governor who stands up every day and tells us how wonderful Chicago is. It's just a lie. We're going to Chicago, we're going to other cities. Many governors are asking us to, including Democrats are trying to ask. I don't know what the big problem is. If I were a Democrat governor, I'd be saying, whatever you can do to get crime down, I'll take anybody.
This is exactly what Pam Bondi is cracking down on, by the way. Fox News national correspondent Garrett Tenney is in Broadway, Illinois, with the very latest there. Hey, Garrett.
Yeah, Julie, good morning to you. We got another big crowd of protesters here outside the ICE processing facility here in Broadview. And what they're doing is they are lining along this road. This is where federal agents will go in and out of that facility. And this is where crowds have been blocking those cars up until about a week ago. You can see, though, now state police are out here, and they sent a message first thing this morning when they took down several protesters who ignored commands to stay out of the road. Only a handful of arrests so far today. As these protests continue, though, the Justice Department is appealing its case for deploying the National Guard to Chicago. So for now, the 200 Texas National Guard troops that are here in Illinois are just on standby. In her ruling, though, Judge April Perry, a Biden appointee, said this case came down to credibility and that the administration's portrayal of what's happening here does not line up with reality, pointing out that this week federal prosecutors dropped charges against 4 of the 5 individuals who allegedly resisted or assaulted officers during protests outside this facility. Despite that ruling, Border Patrol Commander Greg Bavino tells me this is just a temporary setback, and Operation Midway Blitz will not be slowing down.
These operations are going to continue. We've been up against temporary restraining orders back in Los Angeles, as you know, and we fully expect that here.
You'll remember a few weeks ago, DHS put up this fence surrounding the ICE facility after activists were blocking agents from getting in. Well, last night, a different federal judge ordered that fence needs to come down after the village of Broadview sued. Even without the guard, Commander Bavino tells me another contingent of federal officers were just sent out to Chicago to bolster their forces and especially to make sure they keep their federal agents safe as their teams go out and about and are facing this increase of threats of attacks on their officers. Julie?
Garrett Tenney, live in Illinois. Thank you very much.
Hey, everyone. I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.